What if there was the 12-team playoff in 2021? And here, I'm going to tell you what the seeding would have looked like, and we're also going to play out the playoffs. And just for reference, I'll be using a college football online simulator, else most of the matchups would be pretty chalk. As we look here, this is how the playoffs would have been seeded, with 6 conference winners and then an extra 6 bids. These teams right here are your last 4 teams that made it, and these teams down here are the first 4 teams out. Let's get into some of these first round matchups. And here we go. This is how the first round matchups played out. Not too many shocking results. Maybe people would have thought Notre Dame would have beat Utah. But other than that, pretty much how we thought. This is now how the playoffs would have looked. Let's get into these quarterfinal matchups. And here we see a couple more upsets. Ole Miss barely beats Alabama, the 1 seed, and Baylor beats Georgia. So this is how the semifinals looks. We got some upsets with an 8 versus 4 and a 2 versus 11. So let's see how these matchups played out. And oh my, looks like we got both upsets to win. Utah takes down Michigan and Ole Miss beats Baylor. Even though I don't know this one would be that much of an upset. This is how the playoffs is looking so far. And let's get into that final matchup. And like that, the Cinderella story of Ole Miss wins in double OT to Utah. This is how the final bracket looked. And let me know if you like this series in the comments.